With hot summer nights, most of us don't want to heat up the oven, so we fire up the grill.
Tonight, our backyard barbecue series kicks off with Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski live in Conway, where all the fun is tonight. Ed?
Indeed, we are. We're here at Amy Quantz's house in Conway. We want to thank Food Lion and Cheerwine for bringing back Ed's Backyard Barbecue. And these ladies right here have it made, sitting in the shade. I guess Charlie and I are going to be doing the cooking tonight, right? All right, this is Charlie. He's getting the burgers on the grill now. They got quite a spread. Amy's over there. We're going to talk to her in a little while as well. And they've got a pool, but I'm not jumping in the pool. We're going to let the kids do that before they head back to school next week. More on that coming up in just a moment. Listen to the adults laughing about the kids going back to school. They love it. All right, let's talk about the weather right now. It's a hot and humid afternoon, and there are some scattered showers out there right now. Let's take a closer look with live Doppler 15,000, and let's go ahead and zoom in. And you see over Horry and Georgetown County, some heavier downpours have rolled ashore near Murrells Inlet, also up toward Garden City. Those are moving to the north and west. They're fairly brief, not lasting more than about 10 or 15 minutes. Farther inland, we've got a couple of heavy downpours west of I-95 heading toward Hartsville right now. And finally, up on the border belt, very little rain right now. A couple of showers there near Dillon and points north and west of there. Back over and west of Clio. Those are heading to the northwest through Bennettsville right now. All right, let's take a look at the current temperatures, and it's fairly hot out there, especially with the humidity. Actual temperatures near 90 inland. We're in the upper 80s down by the beaches. Your forecast as we head through the evening hours. Overall, partly cloudy. A couple of showers not out of the question, but it will not rain all evening long, and those showers pretty brief. Temperatures falling into the upper 70s and low 80s everywhere. And here's your forecast overnight. A stray shower not out of the question, otherwise partly cloudy. Mid-70s for lows inland. We'll be right around 80 along the immediate coast. Too bad, Tim and Allison, it is not smell-o-vision. Look at those dogs. They're on the grill. The burgers are as well. Smells fantastic out here. We'll have more coming up a little later on.
First warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Ed Piotrowski in Conway for Ed's Backyard Barbecue, and we are at Amy Quantz's house in Conway, and what a great afternoon it is. It's a bit hot and humid, but there is a nice breeze, and they also have a pool. Some of the kids are in here swimming. How are you guys doing? Are you boys ready to go back to school? They are ready to go back to school. That's a first. Well, they're swimming, but for a lot of the adults, it's all about the food. Let me show you what we got here. Quite a spread. Potato chips, cookies, a fruit salad to make us all feel good about eating all the other junk. And, of course, Charlie's on the grill cooking hamburgers and hot dogs. And this is the lady of the hour. This is Amy Quantz. And, Amy, thank you so much for having us out at your house. And welcome to the area. You're new here.
I am. I moved here last year from Oswego, New York. So, hello, everyone back home. Love and miss you guys. Loving it here. The weather's beautiful and no snow to deal with.
Exactly. And the reason she's able to say hi to everybody at home is, of course, we're streaming at WPDE.com. And quite a spread here. What do you got for us?
We've got burgers, dogs, we've got chips, we've got fruit, and for those with a sweet tooth, we've got brownies and cookies.
Oh, my goodness. We'll have to get some of those. Hey, that's Charlie on the grill over there. You look like a master grillman, but
I've been doing this for years.
You've been doing this for years, huh? Well, somebody else is saying that Charlie hasn't been doing this for years. In fact, she's saying he doesn't do anything. Let's bring in Nancy, Charlie's wife. Nancy, is it true? Has he ever cooked anything on the grill?
No.
Are you serious?
It's true. Yes, I'm serious.
Charlie, you need to get off the grill. You're the grill person. We need you two to switch up here. What's your story there, Charlie?
Well, it's easy. She claims that she does all the cooking, and the way she does is she has me here doing the flipping and the work, and she tells me what I need to do.
Okay, so she really is doing it.
In a way.
Okay. If you want to stay married, let's just go ahead and agree with her. Nancy seems pretty serious right about now. Nancy, thank you very much for guiding Charlie. We're ready to eat for sure. All right, let's talk about the weather right now and show you what's happening around the area. Live Doppler 15,000 once again shows some showers rolling in off the ocean. And some of those showers are pretty heavy between Murrells Inlet and Garden City heading toward Bucksport on Highway 701. Not much rain elsewhere around the area, but across the PD we have a couple of showers out there right now. Those are generally heading on off to the north and to the west. All right, the big view of the satellite and Doppler radar review shows a huge area of low pressure along the Gulf Coast states. That low pressure is producing widespread showers and storms there, but that low pressure is headed to the west. As we head through Friday and the upcoming weekend, High pressure over the Atlantic is going to build westward, and as it does, the air is actually going to be sinking. So our chances of rain are actually going down, and most areas will be rain-free through the weekend, but it is going to be hot and humid. Those numbers for you in just a minute. Here's a look at the rain chances as we head through the next 5 days for the Grand Strand. Slim and none. Many of you will get through the weekend without a drop of rain, and only a slight chance as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. Meanwhile, across the PD and on the border belt, even here, only a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm tomorrow and really right on through the weekend as well. All right, let's take a look at what's happening with the forecast for tomorrow morning. Overall, we're expecting partly sunny skies. A stray shower is not out of the question. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s to around 80 everywhere. Here's your forecast for tomorrow afternoon inland. It's going to be a hot one. We're up near 93 with a slight chance of a shower storm. The high temperatures once again in the low 90s everywhere. Heat index values up over 100. Along the immediate coast, we can't rule out a shower rolling in off the ocean, but overall partly to mostly sunny, and the temperatures once again not far from 90. Your Grand Strand 7-day forecast, near 90 over the weekend with basically no rain. Even early next week will be in the upper 80s. Slightly better chances for a few showers and storms into Wednesday and Thursday. Across the PD and on the border belt, overall partly sunny skies with a slim chance of a shower or storm as we head through the weekend. High temperatures will be in the mid-90s. Overnight lows will be in the mid-70s everywhere. Look at Nancy right behind Charlie, making sure he gets it right. Is he doing all right, Nancy?
He's not doing bad for his first try.
All right. Sounds like you're getting a C- for now, Charlie.
He learned from the master.
He learned from the master, which of course is Nancy. What a dynamic we have here. Tim and Allison, back to you.
All right, thanks, Ed.
Well, this time next week, school will be too.
Who's at a barbecue tonight?
He is.
Ed?
All right, guys, we're here at Ed's Backyard Barbecue. We're in Conway, and I don't care what anybody says. Charlie's doing a great job on the grill. You're obviously enjoying the food there, huh?
Very good.
Yeah, okay, we got you. Hey, and once again, we want to thank Cheerwine and Food Line for being our backyard barbecue sponsors. We'll be doing this for the rest of the summer, right into the fall. Here's a look at the forecast for the next 2 days. Overall, partly sunny skies. Can't rule out an isolated shower or storm, but most areas will be dry. Highs not far from 90 on the beaches. We will be in the low to mid-90s for many areas inland. Tim and Allison, back to you. We'll see you in the next half hour.
Maybe a little bit muggy outside, but you do have to savor these last few days before school starts.
So why not have a barbecue? Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski's live in Conway for a backyard barbecue.
Indeed, we are. We're at Amy Kwanz's house for the Ed's Backyard Barbecue, and a big thank you to Cheerwine and Food Line for providing all the food out here. And look at all this fantastic food. Charlie is still on the grill. His wife has not replaced him yet. That's a very good sign, Charlie. Speaking of his wife and all the ladies, they're here right now as well. There's Amy. Thank you so much, Amy, for having us out here. And what are you guys talking about tonight?
Men.
Oh, okay, I'm stepping away from that one. Men? Awkward. Let's move on. Let's talk about the radar right now. I'm in a bad position right here, aren't I? Don't take it out on me, okay? All right.
We're not married.
Here's a look at the radar now. Yeah, we're not married, so everything's cool. Here's what's going on. Live Doppler 15,000 shows a few heavier downpours are moving through the Grand Strand right now. And those will continue to move to the west, especially near Garden City and Murrells Inlet, so it's not going to rain for long. Meanwhile, as we head across the PD, just a few spotty showers here and there. Those two are moving to the northwest through Darlington County. Nothing terribly heavy at all. And our final stop is up on the border belt. We've had a couple of showers, especially west of I-95. A few showers that were near Bennettsville continue to move to the north and west. Where it's not raining, it's pretty hot and humid. Temperatures right now not far from 90 in many areas. 80s for the most part up and down the Grand Strand. Of course, the heat index values are a little bit higher than that. Here's your forecast as we head through the evening hours. Just a chance for a few showers around, but again, it won't last very long. I'll have more on the Perseid meteor shower coming up a little bit later on. Here's your forecast for overnight. We're expecting just a stray shower under partly cloudy skies. Our temperatures will eventually fall into the mid-70s inland. We'll be in the upper 70s down by the beaches to near 80 degrees. So it will be warm and muggy as we head through tonight. But the food and company out here is great. They got a swimming pool. And in the spirit of the Olympics, coming up at 6 o'clock, the kids are going to do some synchronized cannonballs. We'll see how that all turns out. We'll have more, including your weekend forecast, just a little bit later on.
All right, thanks, Ed.
First warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Amy Quantz's house. We're going to talk to her in just a minute. We're in Conway for Ed's Backyard Barbecue, and as you can see here, we've got quite a spread of food out here, from potato chips to vegetables to fruit to even cookies. And my main man Charlie is still on the grill right now. Doing a good job if you ask me, Charlie, but let's ask the wife. Nancy, how's he doing? Oh, so-so. Nancy claims Charlie's never cooked on the grill before, so Charlie right now is fighting for a place to sleep tonight, so good luck to you, Charlie. I think you're doing fine, but you're not sleeping on my couch if you don't get to stay at home. So, hey, let's bring in Amy Quantz. And Amy, all the way from Oswego, New York, just moved here. Welcome to the area. You know, we were looking a little while ago. There's a tent over there. What's underneath that tent? Can you explain that?
Well, I am a local author along with some of my friends over here, and we belong to the Carolina Forest Authors Club. So this is our tent, and we have some of our books on display. And if you want to visit our website, it's cfauthors.com, and you can see what kind of books we like.
That's fantastic. Well, we appreciate local authors, and we hope you do very well. How do you think things are going so far today? Enjoying the food?
Oh, we're having a blast. Thank you for having us.
So we're going to have a little fun doing Olympic-style stuff at 6 o'clock. What are we doing?
I'm pushing my sister in the pool.
Does your sister know that?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic. We got Charlie and Nancy over here arguing. We've got Amy and her sister. She doesn't know she's going to be thrown in the pool. This is going to be fun, like a soap opera at 6 o'clock, folks. Let's talk about the weather right now. And out there, we still have a couple of showers, that's for sure, especially along the Grand Strand. And those showers are few and far between, but they are moving inland now from just north of Murrells Inlet and Surfside over toward Bucksport, heading over 378 here in the next hour. Most of the showers are south of Myrtle Beach. A couple of showers between Conway and North Myrtle Beach as well. All right, across the PD and on the border belt, very little rain. We're expecting just a few showers to move away from Hartsville here in the next 15 to 20 minutes or so, and a couple of more showers out there on the border belt. All right, satellite and Doppler radar review. Tell you what, not much going on here, but there is widespread shower and thunderstorm activity on the Gulf Coast. But that's not coming here. That area of low pressure, it's moving west. As it moves west, high pressure is going to build into the Carolinas. So that gets closer to us. The air is going to sink. And when the air sinks, it stays fairly hot and humid, and it makes most areas rain-free. Most of you are going to get through the weekend without any rain. In fact, here are the rain chances as we head through the next couple of days, next 5 days, in fact. Only an isolated shower storm possible tomorrow, and for the Grand Strand, it looks basically dry Saturday through Monday. Meanwhile, across the PD and on the border belt, small chance of a shower storm as we head through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That means most of you will get through the next 4 days without a drop of rain, but it will be plenty hot, and you'll see those numbers in just a moment. Your forecast tomorrow morning, upper 70s to around 80 with a stray shower not out of the question. Here's the forecast as we head through tomorrow afternoon. Inland, partly sunny. Can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm, but they will be few and far between. The highs tomorrow right around 93. Here's the forecast for the Grand Strand. We'll be in the upper 80s with a slim chance of a shower. Few areas may get pretty close to 90, but a decent breeze as we head into the afternoon. All right, let's take a look at your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. Up near 90 with partly to mostly sunny skies Saturday and Sunday. Still very nice on Monday. Then slowly the chances of rain will be increasing a bit as we head through the middle part of next week. Meanwhile, across the PD and on the border belt, 94 for a high on Saturday and Sunday with a very slight chance of a shower or storm. We stay in the low 90s as we head through the early and middle part of next week. Overnight lows will be in the 70s. And don't forget, folks, the Perseid meteor shower peaks tonight. The moon will set at 12:47, and that will make it pitch black out there. So the best time to look is after midnight. Look anywhere in the sky, anywhere from 100 to 150 meteors per hour. And even though there's a few showers out there now, a lot of the clouds are going to fall apart as we head through the evening hours, so it should be decent viewing for the meteor shower tonight. But long before we view the meteor shower, we're going to eat like kings and queens and take a look at these burgers on the grill. I don't know, Charlie. I don't know what your wife's talking about that you can't cook. Those look phenomenal.
Ed, one of these burgers is for you, and the other two are for your team here.
Okay, well, the team is well-deserving with all this hot and humid weather out here. We'll have more for you coming up in just a little while. Tim and Allison?
All right, what about the team back here?
I know.
No, well.
We always get left out.
And we're, of course, here in Conway at Amy Quantz's house for Ed's Backyard Barbecue. Weather's pretty good. The food is fantastic. We're going to have much more from her backyard and tell you about Olympic-style. What else are we going to talk about? Olympic-style cannonballing. How about that? We'll take a look at that. And, of course, your weekend forecast all coming up on the 6 o'clock news, which starts in just a few minutes. Come on back, folks.
The sun sunny and warm today. A great day for a cookout, and no one likes a great day of grilling more than our own chief meteorologist, Ed Piotrowski.
He is live at tonight's backyard barbecue in Conway, tracking the heat, and we're not talking about the heat off the grill.
No, we're not. We're talking about summertime heat, and we're going to talk more about that and what's coming up for the weekend here in just a bit. We're at Amy Quantz's house for Ed's Backyard Barbecue. A huge thank you to our great friends at Cheerwine and Food Lion for supplying all the drinks and food. And we'll talk to Amy in a little while, but if you missed the 5 o'clock news, you've missed an interesting, spirited conversation between Charlie and Nancy. They've been married for 47 years, and you still say he's not a good cook on the grill.
He's okay. He's getting better.
He's just okay. What do you think of that, Charlie? She's not giving you any credit for great burgers.
Well, when I'm asleep at night, here's some of the things that she does to me.
Oh, my gosh. Did you draw that on his head when he's sleeping?
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth, which to me sounds like she's guilty. Best of luck to you, Charlie. Hopefully you get a place to sleep tonight. This Nancy's a tough cookie. All right, we're going to talk to Amy in a little while, and in the spirit of the Olympics, we're going to do some synchronized cannonball with the kids and Amy and her sister. Let's talk about the weather right now. Live Doppler 15,000 shows we have some showers out there. A few have been moving in off the ocean, and they continue to move back to the north and west of this hour. They will continue to do that as we head through the evening hours, and most of that activity is going to rain out as we head through the next hour or two. So really shouldn't be any issues viewing the Perseid meteor shower tonight. Meanwhile, across the PD and on the border belt, some showers west of I-95. Meanwhile, up on the border belt, notice just a few isolated showers out there. That's really about it. Charlie working hard on the grill, despite that smiley face on his head. 7-day forecast and a jump in the pool coming up shortly. All right, folks, here's the bottom line. I am going to have a forecast for you, but also synchronized cannonballs with Amy and Katrina. You don't want to miss it after the break.
First warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski.
And welcome back, everyone. We're at Amy Quantz's house in Conway for Ed's Backyard Barbecue. And in the spirit of the Olympics, it's time for synchronized cannonballs. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, Amy and Katrina. Ladies, let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. Okay, not bad. And boom, kind of a splash there. Very well done. Very well done. I don't know if it's going to be an Olympic sport anytime soon, but we have judges here. First up is Nancy with a 5.
Yes, I thought they were perfect. I didn't see any flaws.
By the way, the scoring is from 1 to 5, so very good from Nancy, who obviously would give her husband a 1, but anyway. And you are, Beverly,
yes.
A 1.
A 1, sure,
Why?
because I'm a cannonball jumper, and I have saw better than that. I'm sorry.
She's a professional. And how about you, Kathy?
I gave him a 2. It was okay. It needs a little work, though.
A little work, just a little bit of work. And finally, Connie?
I thought it was a little bit better than a 2. I gave him a 3.
There you go. So you guys got an average of what, maybe a 3 or so? Not bad, but you did not medal. But you're cooler than the rest of us for sure. Yeah. Amy, thank you so much for having us at your house today for Ed's Backyard Barbecue, brought to you by Cheerwine and Food Lion. Let's talk weather now. Live Doppler 15,000. And we have some showers out there, thanks to our judges as well. And a few spotty showers along the Grand Strand, but they're slowly but surely falling apart. Meanwhile, the farther inland we go, we've got a few showers out there, especially west of I-95. Some heavier downpours have moved out of Hartsville now into Chesterfield County, and a few other showers north of Lumberton. But a lot of this activity will be dying down here fairly soon. Here's the wide view. Satellite and Doppler radar review. Big time showers and storms on the Gulf Coast, but that system is headed west. And as that goes to the west, high pressure is going to build in. That's located off the coast right now. And as that high pressure gets closer to us, the air is actually going to sink. And that means very few, if any, showers and storms through the weekend. And it is going to be fairly hot and humid as well. Just how hot coming up in the 7-day forecast in a moment. Here's a look at your rain chances as we head through the next 5 days. Not much rain. Many of you will get through the weekend without a drop of rain. That includes even Tuesday. Meanwhile, across the PD and on the border belt, just a small chance of a shower or storm on any one given afternoon. But once again, over the next 4 or 5 days, many of you will not see a drop of rain. All right, here's your forecast. Tomorrow morning, upper 70s and low 80s with a stray shower not out of the question. Here's the forecast for tomorrow afternoon across the PD and on the border belt. We've got partly sunny skies, a slim chance of a shower or storm. High temperatures right around 93, the heat index value up near 100. Here's the forecast for the Grand Strand. Overall, not bad. Partly to mostly sunny skies with a slim chance of a shower. High temperatures in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees. Here is your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. Overall, we're expecting partly to mostly sunny skies through the weekend. High temperatures right around 90 with overnight lows mainly in the upper 70s. Only a slim chance of a shower storm as we head through Tuesday and Wednesday. Inland, look for high temperatures in the low to mid 90s with the heat index values over 100. Saturday and Sunday. And a slightly better chance of a few showers and storms into Tuesday and Wednesday. Don't forget, folks, tonight is the peak of the Perseid meteor shower. You can go outside anytime after the sunset, and you'll probably see some, but the best viewing will be after midnight when the moon sets at 12:46. And this could be a spectacular display of the meteors. Anywhere from 100 to 150 meteors are possible per hour. And the weather not bad. Skies should become mostly clear to partly cloudy, so really no issues whatsoever. And there we have it. We've got Katrina in there with her kids having a good time, and why not? The pool is nice and refreshing. As for myself, I'm not doing cannonballs, but a nice little diet cheerwine certainly will make things a whole lot better. Thanks to our judges and thanks to Amy for having us at our house. We'll see you in the 7 o'clock hour. Tim and Allison?
All right. Thanks so much, Ed. Tonight is a perfect night to get out and grill.
And that's where we find Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski live in Conway with Ed's Backyard Barbecue.
Indeed we are, Tim and Allison, grilling and chilling. That's the name of the game out here today with the heat and humidity around. And my good buddy Charlie has done a fantastic job today on the grill, so much so, you know, the people at WPDE often say I never bring them anything back. Well, look at those burgers. I'm bringing those back for you. And Amy Quantz, whose house we're at today, look at those brownies she made. That's right, boys and girls back at ABC 15. We're bringing some of those back for you as well. It's Christmas in August, that's for sure. All right, let's talk about the weather. We'll have much more from here a little bit later on. Right now on Live Doppler 15,000, there's not a whole lot of activity out there. We had some showers earlier. Still a couple of showers out there right now over Horry and Georgetown counties. Fairly light between Conway and Carolina Forest. Those are moving north and west. Meanwhile, farther inland, once again, just a few showers out here across the PD, but most areas are dry. And that's the case on the border belt as well. Just a couple of very light showers that are moving north and west. All right, let's take a look at the current temperatures. And it's hot and humid for many locations right now. Upper 80s to around 90 inland, mid 80s at the beaches. As we head through the evening, temperatures fall into the upper 70s and low 80s. Partly cloudy skies, just a couple of showers around during the evening hours. Then overnight, a stray shower not out of the question. Mid 70s for lows inland. We will be near 80 right along the immediate coast. Much more from Amy Quantz's house in Conway with Ed's Backyard Barbecue coming up a little bit later on.
First warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We're live in Conway for Ed's Backyard Barbecue, and we're here at Amy Quantz's house. Amy, thank you so much for having us here. In case folks missed it at 6 o'clock, her and her sister did synchronized cannonballing in the spirit of the Olympics. The judges were very, very unkind to you, so we know you're not going to make a whole lot of money doing that. So what do? You have an interesting hobby and job that you do.
I think I better stick with writing books, Ed.
There you go.
Me and my author friends, we're part of a club called the Carolina Forest Authors Club. CFAuthorsClub.com. Take a peek at the website, see what kind of books we write, and take a good book home to read.
There you go. And we thank you very much for having us at your house. A lot of friends and neighbors here. Say hi to everybody. You guys had a good time? Absolutely. The food, Charlie, you did fantastic. Nancy, did he do okay? All right, he's got another night to stay at home for a change. Very good. Hey, turn around and show everybody your head. That's what his wife does to him in her free time. Draws smiley faces on his head. Okay. Thank you all very much. And a huge thank you to Cheerwine and our great friends at Food Lion for supplying all the food and drink. And Amy as well for supplying the house in great times. All right, let's talk about the weather now. And we begin with a look at Live Doppler 15,000. And still a couple of showers out there, but not many at all. Up and down the Grand Strand, most of the showers have faded away, although there's one moving into the city of Conway right now. That's got a little bit of light rain with it and a few more light showers near Johnsonville. Across the rest of the PD and border belt, nothing much out there. A sprinkle or two northeast of Lumberton. And that's really about it. All right, we move on and show you the big picture. The satellite and Doppler radar review shows an area of low pressure. It's on the Gulf Coast, and it's got a lot of rain with it, but that's not coming here. If anything, it is moving away from us. And as that moves away, high pressure out over the Atlantic, well, that's headed in our direction. And with high pressure getting closer to the Carolina coast, the air is actually going to sink. And because the air is sinking, we will not see much in the way of rainfall here for the next 4 or 5 days. Most of you will get through that time period without much rain, but it is going to be hot and humid. Here are the rain chances for the Grand Strand over the next 5 days. Isolated, 20% chance tomorrow and again on Tuesday. Otherwise, it's basically dry right on through the upcoming weekend. Inland, very small chance of a shower storm popping up as we head through Friday and the upcoming weekend. That simply means most of you will get through the early part of next week without a drop of rain. All right, your forecast tomorrow morning, partly sunny and humid. A stray shower possible, temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80. For tomorrow afternoon across the PD and on the border belt, partly sunny. It'll be hot, but only a slight chance of a shower or storm. The high temperature at 93. Along the immediate coast, we're expecting partly sunny skies. Just a small chance of a shower. High temperatures pretty close to 90. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. We'll be right around the 90-degree mark through the weekend into the early part of next week. Little to no rainfall through at least early next week. Highs will be in the upper 80s through much of next week after being near 90 this weekend. Farther inland, overall, partly sunny skies with small chances of any storms over the weekend, but it will be hot and humid. Low to mid-90s with the actual temperatures, the heat index values up near 100 right on through the early part of next week. Hey, a reminder, folks, the Perseid meteor shower is going to peak tonight. Skies should break up, or the clouds will break up, so mostly clear to partly cloudy later on tonight. The waxing gibbous moon will actually set at 12:47, so after that time is really ideal conditions up until sunrise. We could see up to 150 meteors per hour very late tonight. All you have to do is look up. You don't have to look into any particular part of the sky. Hope a lot of folks will get out there and do that. All right, Amy and Katrina's kids and these nephews here enjoying the pool, and why not? It's been a hot afternoon. They've got the right idea. And once again, thanks to Amy for having us out here. Appreciate it very much. Food was fantastic. And Tim and Allison, yes, there are burgers coming back. And yes, there are fantastic brownies just for you guys. Don't say I never bring anything back.
All right, we won't. Thanks, Ed. We'll believe it when we see it.
Yeah.
But okay.